All
Uh-oh.
right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins.
Sounds about right.
But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me.
Sounds like
I
Sid,
emptied
all
my
right.
stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
I've experienced that myself.
Messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
I'm in a job where I don't make much money. Well, I make decent money, but I don't make much. But I'm really happy to do it. By the way, thank you everyone for coming and joining me. My name is Duke Rafe.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Thinking about it. I'm gonna buy a sword. So I started the video based on talking to Charon because I saw that happening. I was like, oh shoot, I hit record as quick as I could.
With your gear, or
A little bit.
so will it be?
I want to reinforce this thing.
Yeah, that should do you.
No, it won't do me. Let's see if we can't make it a little bit stronger.
You can thank me later.
I will thank you after. I think the room. Wow. I think this is the first time I've actually. Huh.
And?
Something's wrong here. Something is really wrong. But anyway, looking at the map, there's a lot of side quests there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do the side quests. As we know, the plus signs mean I get something, a major benefit. So let's take a look at what we got here. We have, please sir, can I have some more? We have the Tears of Mercy. And we have Blacksmith Blues the Third, which, as we know, usually ends with me getting a new weapon. Or armor. Seeing as how I just crafted new weapons and armor. Yeah. Oh, we also have 2 new hunts as well.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Yes.
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs.
Okay.
I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And what's one vine between friends?
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary mortal.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the marble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Perfect.
A trader from across the sea once told me.
Up the stairwell. I need an extraordinary marble. Okay, that's not good at all. Which means I gotta hunt one. Which means there's probably a new one up there. Why am I doing this way? Come on, Duke, you're smarter than this, man.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
August?
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that.
My pleasure.
Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
You want me to talk to him, of course. Sorry about that. I was getting a refill on my coffee cup. One of these days.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers,
There we go.
Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
I'm always ready, friend. He is our friend, so we're gonna help him as best we can. What's this? What's this? View the hunt board. B rank. I'll deal with you after. And then we have you up here. While I'm in the area.
She can't keep this. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
Done.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
I won't. if I don't listen to her when it comes to health advice, why would she listen to me? Tarya, go to bed.
Well, Tarya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Tarya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
Interesting.
I will.
So she wants to mercy kill him.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
There we go. So, next we'll talk to Blackthorn.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
Blackthorn, this is an intervention.
You got better things to do with your time.
No, not really.
Remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine.
Just trying to help.
If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We had
Why
plans
is...
together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Idaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous.
True, and we appreciate you for it.
Every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn?
I love how
Right.
Clive...
And it's not like
Clive's
you'll be
like,
going
yeah,
alone.
we're not going to let this sit.
All right.
Let's go deal with it.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In ravaged, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravost, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravost as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make
Done.
sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Okay, so first things first, we'll deal with Blackthorn's quest. And the reason I want to deal with Blackthorn's quest first is because if he has something that he can equip us with, it'll make everything else a lot easier. Though I do plan to do everything. Let's see. Get there, I'm going to go out this doors and head right.
The free cities under sea?
Meanwhile, Sid and Byron are like, where the heck? Mid and Byron are like, where the heck is Clive? And Clive's just like, side quest time, boys. Sorry. So, I will meet you over at the village. Suckers. And we are back. I just want to check out this village.
Straight home now.
You guys don't mind if I come in, do you?
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
Oh, you know me then.
I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
No promises. No
I promise I won't
promises.
throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So I obviously couldn't have come here earlier. Maybe I've gotten the obelisk. That's about it.
So this is ravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Sultan.
Done.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
No, he's not.
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Okay.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Grandma, why hasn't
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He has.
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere! These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless!
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is.
Ooh.
He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
Someone is angry.
I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
So, for some reason, they cannot start the flames of their forge. Ugh. We'll continue this next time in the next video. Thank you everyone for joining me. My name has been Duke Grave. Take care, stay safe, and have a great day. Bye!